Bing. Greetings and welcome to Die Dragon Die presents Master of Puppets, a side campaign to the Grimstone Chronicles campaign. I am your host, but not the DM tonight. That award and responsibility goes to Mark, although we are co-op DMing this campaign, basically passing the DM stick back and forth. How you doing, Mark?
Pretty good. Yourself?
Not too bad. Super tired from yesterday, though. I made the mistake of drinking way too much caffeine for the fight yesterday, which means that when I tried to go to bed at around 2 a.m. PST,
Not so much.
I lied there and I lied there for a while. Went nope. Got up, opened the laptop, streamed watched some watched a stupid television show for an hour, and then finally got to sleep. But it was 3 a.m. Yeah, I think I broke the no caffeine past 9 p.m. rule, and I paid for it a little bit today. Today was a little bit sleepy. But my work day is finally done, and I'm off for the next 2 weeks. So here's to sleeping in and doing some game.
Yeah.
Cool. What did you do since yesterday evening when we played?
Not much, really. Just puttered around the house.
Just puttering?
Just puttering. Did some dishes, basic chores.
Yep.
Nothing fantastic.
Yep.
Oh, wait. I've got a 15-minute story about my new toaster oven. I'm sure everyone wants to hear.
Nope.
But gardening, Marty? You want to hear about gardening?
Oh, for fuck's sakes. Just the bane of my existence when the three of you go on about your gardens. Fucking chores. They're called chores for a reason. They're not called tales to regale. Just you wait. I can't wait until I have my own fucking gardening grass story to bore the tears out of you, out of you guys. Oh, funny. Witherman, thanks for your support. Much appreciated. We'll go into how about politics, Marty? No politics on this channel. Thanks very much. Although I could say that in the last 2 weeks that hockey has been on, I've stopped watching the news, which I think is good for Marty's blood pressure and just mental well-being. So yes, I will continue to watch hockey. Because it's playoff time. Well, my team just lost right before this too. We were going to start about a half an hour early, and Mark was very nice to let me to watch the last game of my team's season for the year. So, okay, what do we do? Do you want to do a recap of last time?
Last time was a while ago.
Yeah, it was called "Where's the Beef?" I've got a little write up here.
Yes.
As a job for Nighthorn, the group investigates a halfling hamlet that has gone silent. Recently. On their return trip to the city, they are attacked by a pair of elephant-sized warbulls that belong to the Manticore Mercenary Company. Once we realized they came from a farm and that there were more warbulls, as well as mercenaries and perhaps wizards and druids, we got onto our wagon and quickly rode away.
Marty and I were talking about animal companions earlier, and weird animal companions you can get. Just so you know, Warbull was one of them.
Is it?
Yeah, but they only get to large if it's an animal companion.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Well, they only get to large unless you're a druid and you start casting giant animal. And,
and then you, Anyway,
I think elephant is the one that you probably want, but elephant rider. That sounds like fun. Not werebulls. Warbulls.
All right. Yeah. So you survived that encounter. Our mount survived as well. Again, as I
Yep.
recall.
Yep, we've managed to keep left and right, which are the names
Yeah,
of our two draft horses, alive.
remarkably hardy animals they are.
And Junker is riding them like a bat out of hell to get away from the
Yeah.
horrible farm that we came across out in the wilderness. I think we're heading back into town. I think this was the third job that we did.
Yes, this was the third job.
Go get the wayward drunk not necromancer, leprechaun.
And you had 2 farms to check out.
Figure out what happened to the 2 farms, right?
Yeah. And yes, you've accomplished those goals.
Okay, we're gonna ride back into town, and I think we're gonna head directly to the Sylvan Acres to go check in with Nighthorn. Now, for those that are watching, keep in mind this is in the past compared to the other campaign. The other campaign is last day of autumn, first day of winter. Kind of is where the fight is happening. We are way back in time. I think we are near the end of spring. I can pull up a sheet to be more specific if we want. We're still 4th level, so borderline 5th probably. Let's see. Let me look.
I think we are borderline 5th. Like, it's pretty close.
Mm-hmm. B team downtime. Yeah, I don't know how many. So there's basically an adventure. We're in the last. We're in the last day of, or the last week of spring.
Yeah, so we're basically a whole season behind here.
Yep. No, 2 seasons: summer and all of autumn.
Oh, that's right. We are through on the other one. Fuck. Well, these guys, I gotta catch up.
That's right.
Okay. You ride on through town. I'm going to be kind and not roll a random encounter because so far in this adventure, as I recall, they have not been kind to you.
Yeah, I'm going to reset the DM points.
DM points and all, and the fortune points. Yes.
Yeah, give me a second. There's still 1 hero point that I'm riding on, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. No fortune points. All right, that's fine. So what you're saying is we get back to Foundry.
You get back to Foundry without incident.
Okay.
You head to the Sylvan Acres.
Yep.
Okay. You drive your cart to the Sylvan Acres. Do you drop anything off?
No, I think we're going to go talk to Nighthorn. No, we'll ride the cart right in. I think we're expecting some sort of reward, and the cart will be a good place to put it.
Okay.
Besides, we need to really. We would have. It's extra effort. We'd have to go like deep into the neighborhood and then come back, and then. So yeah,
I hear you.
We're driving right in.
You stop at the building that where Nighthorn, his office is.
Yep. Let's see.
And
what is the other party doing at the same time? No, I'm curious.
I remember you saying we hit 4th the same week.
Yep. It seemed to. At the end of spring, they are in a downtime mode. I wish I wrote the types of adventures. Oh, I don't know what they're doing. Slake's crafting, Agony's trading, Didi's trading, Capra's selling the hippogriff, which you're going to pick up next week. Dugan Schmurf's being lazy. Cog is doing spells and potions. Amadeus is patrolling, volunteering. Desad's being a creeper, and Sunny's doing scrolls. So I honestly don't remember which adventure that was. Okay.
All right, hard to say.
So basically, they're all around the old stacks at this point.
Yeah, by the sounds of it. All right, you pull up to the building. There's goddamn, I'm writing this down. Ogre's name was.
Oh, I got it on Chaga's sheet somewhere.
All right.
Burr.
Yeah, Burr's half asleep in the shade.
What map should we be on?
We don't have it on this one. It's on the other one, but we're gonna come right back to this. So I
Okay.
think.
Do you want me to?
I don't think it's worth it for.
You want me to drop down a Nighthorn?
Yeah, sure. Drop down a Nighthorn just above there. What map are you on? Oh, there we go.
On where the warbles are.
Yeah, I got it. Yep.
Okay, Chaga will just wander up to the ogre and then use his mage hand to knock at the door.
What? No. Burr stands up and kind of gently, but he's pushing you back. Bird's job. You can't have Bird's job.
The hand's still going, it's not me. It must be an invisible fairy or something.
Stupid pixie. Bird's fired again.
Chaga smiles. How are you doing, Burr? Meanwhile, the mage hand's still knocking.
He looks at you like a little nervous. Wasn't sleeping.
Oh no, resting your eyelids.
Checking them for holes. Sometimes there's holes.
Oh, I do that all the time. In particular, after a very large meal, I like to take a little nap. Just a little.
Yes, I check for holes many times that way. Okay. Hang on. Back away. Can't do secrets.
Okay.
Hey, boss. Fat guy here. With the guy with the hat and the little guys. What?
Chaga, Burr. Chaga.
Chaga. Okay, I wait. I'm gonna wait. Nice wagon.
It is a nice wagon.
Your horses look all beat up.
Oh yes, they're tough.
Oh, I got kicked by a horse once, right between the leg. Very hurt. Very hurt.
Did you?
Huh? Oh. Okay. All right. He said, "Wait by your wagon." Just a second.
Chaga looks at Barnabas.
Barnabas like. Mm-mm. You have to wait for about 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's fine. Chaga found some trail mix to snack on while he was standing there.
Then you see Burr must have heard something. He opens the door. Okay. All right, Chaga, you come now. You come.
Okay. He looks back to Barnabas.
With you?
Yep.
Come in.
Okay.
So, you must be Chaga. And you Barnabas, yes?
Weren't we introduced before?
You think so?
I thought we were introduced before.
Kind of chuckles. Is that what you thought? No, this is our first introduction.
Chaga looks to Barnabas.
Barnabas kind of shrugs like it's probably true. he just kind of whispers to you, "Fucking fag, what are you gonna do?"
Fairies and their tricks, is that it?
Well, it's how we survive. And I see.
You do know someone was impersonating you.
Yes, I pay them to do that.
Ah, very well then.
Now then, I understand Angeline had you perform a few favors for us. How did those go? I can see Petey was back. That was good.
Yes, the leprechaun came back. No worse for wear.
And
the first farm that you sent us to had these. It was horribly overrun with. Do we know what they were called?
Mandragora is what they are. Horrible little plant creatures, look like potato children, but they suck your fucking blood. Was there anyone there?
Well, we found their corpses. Is it an elf or a half-elf?
An elf? I believe it was an elf.
It was an elf. And then a man.
All right, you see him write something down. And the
Did,
other farm?
did you happen to know anyone named Blue Leaf?
Yes, his family will be notified. Thank you.
Oh. Does his family live here?
Some of them, not all of them, I imagine. Enough that I'll feel fine letting a few know and just trust the rest get the message. And the other farm?
Oh, that was overrun as well.
Bloody hell, what's happening out there?
There was some sort of goblin, fey
A
creature.
Pakwudgie.
Puckwudgie, yes. How could I forget
What is a
that?
Pakwudgie?
It's like a porcupine goblin that turns people into undead zombies. We found, well, we're guessing maybe a fifth of the townsfolk turned to zombies. We killed the Puckwudgie and the zombies that we could find. Most of the other people probably just ran away.
Well, perhaps we can salvage the spot then.
Ew.
Thank you for that. And you cleared these areas.
Well, we didn't go. We cleared the things that were in the vicinities of the areas you sent us. We didn't start patrolling the lands around it.
You
But
wrote something else down?
we did spend a night in those areas, and everything was all right.
Mm-hmm. Well, and he stops for a second, like he's listening to something. And the product from the last farm? Anything left?
What? um, what was on the piece of paper that she sent us to do? Just to go to the farm
Just
and
to
check it?
go and check it out.
Well, there's some left. We could sell it to you if you'd like.
You want to sell me
6 bundles of halfling's leaf.
my own product?
Well, no, you didn't send us out there. Your very rude female friend did, under the guise of being you, which we find a tad rude. And you told us to go out there and clear out the farm. There was nothing spoken about some halflings leaf. We can get rid of it somewhere else if you'd like. It wasn't yours when we found it. It was basically belonging to zombies and a
Puckwudgie.
puckwudgie.
How much did I say it was worth?
1,000 gold each bundle. So these are big freaking bushels.
Fine. Fine. Tell you what. I'll give you 2,000.
What did you say they were worth, Barnabas? 1,000 each bundle?
Yeah, they're worth if not 1,500, I believe. That looks some quality stuff you've got there.
We were also told that we would be properly compensated for our efforts. Or did your servant not tell you about that?
Yes, sometimes Angeline lets her ambition get in the way of her better judgment.
Oh, we didn't mind doing this little task.
No, make no mistake. I'm grateful. This time we have some interesting goings-on in Southwall and can't really spare all the people I normally have at my disposal. I'll tell you what. As compensation for all your efforts, I will buy back our halfling leaf
Oh, yes, very
at
nice.
1,000 a bundle.
Ah, is a reasonable satire. Satire.
Call it a gesture of goodwill. I should like to do business with you in the future.
We'll have the ogre unload the wagon. It's just right outside, Mr. Nighthorn.
He already is.
Okay, Chugga doubts that.
Nope, he's unloading the wagon. If you look outside, he's unloading the wagon.
All right. We're going to have a swift talking to Ghost Junker Morton and Alistair. Huh.
I'm sure you're tired from your journey.
Oh, yes, and rather famished for a warm meal.
Do you want your payment in gems, trade bars, coin?
Coin would be fine.
Alright, platinum, gold.
We have a wagon. Gold. He looks to Barnabas.
I'm looking to offload some of this gold. Here we go. If you'll wait outside, I'll be out with your payment shortly. You notice he eyed something in the corner, then he thought better of it. I'll have your payment for you in a moment. Just wait outside.
Chugga looks to one side and looks to another side. Oh, all right then. I've got one question for you. How do we know that you're the real Nighthorn this time? We're not getting ourselves in trouble with, like, the actual Nighthorn, are we?
Well, that's the thing with the fair. You can never be quite sure now, can you?
Oh, all right. It must get dreadfully complex keeping all these lies in order.
For some of us, it is. For some of us, it's very much in our nature.
I see. Yeah. We're one of the few races that have survived a protracted war with the Imperium.
Which is why we're also good to have as allies.
Yes.
I understand you live on a precarious border, so to speak.
Our master does not consider his tower precarious. Perhaps the relationship with the little gangs around the neighborhood might be precarious, but he is a great wizard.
Yes, who's apparently taken vengeance on an old nemesis, shall we say?
Ow.
A friend, from what I hear.
Wizards in their business.
Ah, fucking wizards. Fucking wizards indeed.
Yes. Well, speaking of which, we should be returning to the tower after our transaction is complete.
As I said, give me a moment. I'll get you your gold.
Yes.
And if you're interested in more work, come by in 2 days.
Very well. We'll consider it.
It'll be in city. No more travel. At least for now.
Chugga nods. We will pencil into our schedules. We'll see you in 2 days, Mr. Nighthorn. We think.
There's kind of a smirk. Very well.
Chugga.
You guys leave.
Yep.
After a couple minutes, Burr goes inside, comes out with a small chest. Where you want?
I just put it in the back of the wagon there, Burr.
Okay, back of wagon. Puts the chest in the back of the wagon. Burr not take any.
I did not think you did. You're a very good guard and a very good porter as well. You did a good job carrying that chest.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, Burr try hard.
Give Chugga a hand to get into the wagon here.
Burr help. Picks up Chaga like a baby. Puts him up.
Really?
How much does he weigh?
Chugga weighs 400 pounds plus probably 50, 75 pounds of gear.
There's a grunt.
Okay.
Oh, you eat like Burr.
Oh, yes. I have, unfortunately, born with a couple of hollow legs.
He turns to like grab Barnabas. Oh, I fucking got him.
Barnabas.
Hands off.
Chaga is not just going to put a hand on top of the chest. We're not going to be rude and count it here.
Nope. Okay. You drive back. It's daytime. There's not much. No one jumps you. You get back to the tower. Chest up.
Yeah. So, 2 days is not a lot of time to do downtime. So I think we're just going to chuck our gear into. I'll remove the bundles. Add some money. Is there 6,000 gold pieces in the?
There are 6,000 gold pieces in there.
Nice. Yeah, I don't think it's enough time to do commerce or downtime, so I think we're going to relax.
Okay.
Chaga's going to cook basically with all the food that we nicked from the halfling farm, all the fresh ingredients. He's just basically going to cook and make a feast.
All right. Yeah. Oh, make a roll. I'm just curious how tasty the meal is.
Chaga's feast.
I remember his last feast was like a 35 or something. Like, oh my god.
Yeah, it's only a plus 13. It's decent. 27.
27 is not decent. 27 is, oh my god, that's fucking good. Okie doke. Yeah, so you make a tasty meal and take a couple days off.
So what do you know about this Nighthorn fellow, Barnabas? If we're going to be working for him.
Well, he's a satyr, but you know that. Just
Satyr? Satire?
satyr. Satyr.
Oh, I think I might have insulted him by calling him a satire.
I'm sure he's used to it. Lives in human lands. We'll get used to human mistakes. Barnabas.
What a ridiculous way of running your business. You've got your... Well, I suppose there are probably princes and kings when there were kings that had body doubles. But actually... No, I could see that there are spells that can do this sort of thing.
Yeah, no, I would definitely have a body double if I was in his position.
Oh, I think there's a spell called simulacrum. You can make a simulacrum of yourself. I'm going to have many simulacra. And they're going to do my food prep.
Barnabas got shot. Really, like, you're going to use a simulacrum for fucking food prep.
And for cleaning. The ones that bother me can get to scrub the pots.
All right. That's quite the plan you got there.
Well, it'll be useful for other things, I'm sure.
Yeah, the idea is that someone kills them instead of you most of the time.
Yes. They turn into ice, I think. Yeah, I've got a hankering for some ice cream.
Do they even serve ice cream in Southport?
I'm not sure.
Fuck, I miss North of the Wall sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes, yes. Although we found a little oasis here. Well, aside from the lich. And some of the very dirty company that we keep, he says even quieter.
Yeah, we did let him in.
Yes, they are, I suppose, with the type of work that we're doing, quite useful.
Yeah, they are quite useful. Don't know about you, but quite sure I would have been killed without them by now.
Well, yeah. Taken a few extra beatings, perhaps, yes. So, my original question, what do you know about Nighthorn?
Well, rumor has it he's the bloke in charge of the Sylvan Reservation.
Don't
At
the...
least the underhanded things going on there.
Ah, I see. Like some sort of wink wink nod nod leadership, not imperial.
Right. It's rumored he's a briar, but I'm not quite sure.
Okay, Chug is listening, like he's waiting for you to explain the briars.
Briars are like the syndicate, but for fairies.
Ooh, lovely.
And without the the worship of Asmodeus or hellish things.
Ooh, is that what the syndicate families do? Chaka says that he's completely like.
You didn't know that.
Oh, I have no idea what you're talking about. He's clearly crossing his fingers while saying that, and he covers it up.
Okay. Right. News to you. Yeah. So they have their little criminal enterprises. They've got a peace with the syndicate right now because fairies is fucking scary if you piss them off.
I suppose.
They're not all pixie dust and love spells.
Neither humans, I suppose.
No, we are not. We are a hideous beast at times.
Well, we certainly know how to get things done.
Yeah, yes, we do, I suppose. With the old and with the new, that's our policies.
Alright, so Nighthorn is some sort of leader. Is he a good leader? Is he a bad leader? Should we be following him? Should we be trying to kill him? Should we run away?
The locals have his trust. Well, he has the trust of the locals, even the ones that aren't. Briars are sort of like their own police force. Kind of like people are scared of the Briars, so they don't mess with the Fae in case the Briars come after them. In return, the Fae protect the Briars from legal ramification. They don't tell the constable about smuggling and whatnot.
Well, the constable seems to be doing such a fine job here south of the south wall.
Yeah, I should very much like his position someday. It seems really rather stress free.
I watched 3 children the other day robbing a man for walking down the street. 2 of them pulled a string, and he fell down, and then they nicked his wallet, and then ran away laughing.
That's fucking Southwall for you. The only remarkable thing is the man had a wallet to steal.
Well, stupid to walk around with a wallet, I suppose. They're an armed guard or something, but yes, yes. All right, so you don't have any worries about working for these prickly briar.
Oh, I have worries. The very fact we are not Fae
Well,
just
true.
means we might be seen as disposable.
So we should command a hefty price for our skills.
I agree. We will not be joining their organization, but acting as free and independent contractors.
The fairies are magical. They might, well, one of the things that we need is access to a crafter. Someone to make us magic items with our plundered goods. Well, I suppose you and I could eventually become crafters. It would be much easier
If we knew someone, yeah.
if we knew someone, and if that someone was willing to take our orders and work on our things first.
I suppose that's something we can negotiate with Nighthorn. I'm sure they've got crafters. They fucking must.
Yes, I was thinking perhaps we could make a deal with him. There's
Yeah,
got, there's got to be someone in all the Sylvan Acres that knows how to bend metal and put magic in it.
yeah, I imagine.
I'm very much interested in making myself a nice circlet. My family never let me wear one, but I will make my own.
Why is that?
Well, third son and all that.
Oh, I thought it was just a fashion choice. All right.
Well, never technically lord of everything with my three. You say third son or fourth? Give me a second. No, third son. Uh,
I'm wondering if they got a tattooist.
I certainly have a lot of space on here. Just looking around.
Yeah, I imagine you can fit 2 or 3.
Yeah, was never wanting to. I hear they're expensive.
Yeah, but think about it. It's worth it though. You're not going to lose. It's not going to come off. I mean, I suppose worst case scenario, your skin gets peeled off. That's an issue.
Oh yes, it's what a
But
dreadful.
how often does that happen?
Oh, well, now I'm going to think about it more often than I did before. Thank you, Barnabas.
I always help. I'm here to help.
Tattoo artists, that's sort of a hobgoblin thing, isn't it?
Yeah, generally,
Hmm.
it's fucking costly though. Is all.
Yes, maybe we should concentrate on more mundane magical things, given that we don't have a dearth of them.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, are we going to tell the others that we're going to work for Nighthorn, or are we going to just tell them that we're now working for Nighthorn?
I think we will tell them and see how they react. I imagine if we're going to get any objections, it's going to be from Junker and Ghost. But if we can negotiate this crafting fee, I think they might join us on board.
I think so. Even access to a crafter at, say, two-thirds market cost.
Still worthwhile. It's quite the savings, especially with your
Yes.
higher end items.
Let's hope that Nighthorn knows a crafter who's willing to work for us.
My guess is Nighthorn's going to know a crafter who owes him, who will work for us.
Yeah. As long as the items are not cursed.
Yeah. Bernard's is thinking about the glasses he bought at Granimir's. Fucking cursed items.
All right, then. Let us go and speak to Nighthorn, maybe.
Yeah, we'll go tomorrow. Find out what he wants. He said it'd be in the city, and hopefully we can get it done in the day. Alright, I'm gonna toss in early. Being beat about by a bull has tuckered me out some.
Chaga's gonna stay up to make some blackberry muffins.
Okay,
He gets a 30.
they're delicious.
He'll make a basket of them.
Okay. And I assume you rest for the night after that?
Yeah. Chugga's not gonna.
All right, so you rest for the night.
You know what? There's one thing he wants to do. Did he do this already? Did he try to do a psychometry check on the amulet?
Which amulet again?
The Elven family heirloom, the jade amulet that has the blue leaf inscribed on it.
I don't think you did.
Okay. He's going to attempt that before bedtime.
Okay.
It's a psychometry check. He doesn't.
I am relying on you for this because I don't know much about psychometry.
Yeah, I think he failed. Give me a second. That's one of the items he wants is something to give him a competence bonus on appraise. Yeah, it's DC 15, so he doesn't decipher any visions from the.
All you get from it is fear. That's the only thing you get from it.
He puts his white gloves back on, packs the thing away so it doesn't get tainted by, like him actually having it, and he'll just store it in his room.
Okay. You rest that evening?
Yep. Chagga will take the basket of muffins into his bedchamber so he is certain that nobody gets at them.
Okay, when you wake up in the morning, who wakes up first? I'll say Chagga's up first. Barnabas drank himself to sleep.
Okay, Chagga.
You get up and you find Alistair. You left some of your bowls out and he's licking them. Hi, where are the muffins?
Ooh, what muffins?
This is muffin stuff. Where is it?
This is Alistair.
I want some muffins.
Chagga made extras. He may have nipped one late that evening.
One?
I will let you have a muffin here, Alistair, if you promise to be good today while we're gone.
Okay.
What I want you to do is, for you, Mort, Junker, and Ghost, to set a patrol around our tower. We've been attacked and had strange visitors arriving, and they seem to catch us off guard every single time. I'm tired of it.
Yeah, okay. We can be guards.
It
Pulls
could,
out his kukri and starts going.
or you could just watch from up high, where you could see everything, and pretend you're the lord of the place.
Oh, can you get me a slingshot? Because Barnabas said I'm not allowed to shoot my crossbow out the window anymore.
Okay. Chugga does some, will tiny pebbles hurt? I guess they'll hurt, but...
But they're not crossbow bolts.
Right. Why not work on your arm muscles and just use tiny stones?
Just fine.
All right. So you're going to be good and you're going to help organize a watch.
I will be good, and maybe one of the others will organize the watch, and maybe I'll help. Can I have a muffin now?
No, that wasn't the deal.
It's hot out, and I don't want to go outside.
Well, then organize the watch so you don't have to go outside.
Oh, yeah. Be the boss and trick him. Yeah.
He slides.
Thanks, Chuck.
Yeah, he gives you a muffin. He's like, "Oh, fuck! This little kid's a psycho." He's also like a 30-year-old trapped in a little kid body. So he's like, "I don't even want to." It's Barnabas. We're Barnabas.
I'm fucking shocked. He's stumbling down the stairs.
You look awful, Barnabas.
Oh, it's not my fault. I ran out of whiskey.
Oh, we're sorry, bunch. Chaga will go over to a big pail and use his cleric spell to create water and create a big basin for Barnabas to
Yeah,
splash.
Barnabas takes it and washes himself.
Okay.
You know he's a sorcerer, but he seems to prefer the physical act of like cleansing himself.
Chaga is like hovering behind him, prestidigitating.
I fucking got it. Leave me. Leave me.
You stink.
Oh. What? He stops for a second. No, I ain't shit myself. I'm good.
I got a story for you later, Mark.
No,
No, I was walking around and when you can smell the person through your mask.
Oh wow!
In the elevator, oh god, it's gross.
Oh, God.
It was like, why am I wearing even a mask?
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah.
Oh, that's bad.
Yep.
Anyway. Oh, you make any breaky yet?
The mask is not working. I'm like, why am I tasting this person right now? It's awful.
I've seen those types. Yes, when I can see how you smell, there's a problem.
You do. Yeah. Yep. Anyways, that was earlier today when I went to get the mail. All right. Yeah, Chaga's got a little bit of a breakfast. He didn't go overboard with the breakfast. There's some, 2-day-old sausage and some toast.
Barnabas eats up. He's
Okay.
happy with that.
Chaga checks on the muffins, but doesn't. He resists.
Is Alistair eating yet?
Oh yes, he's eaten. I've asked them to organize a watch. We'll see how that goes when we get back.
That's some good thinking. We've got enough coin here to worry about.
Yes, and people just seem to be walking right up to the tower, in which a wizard who's turned himself into a lich lives, and there's no fear. We need more fear.
I completely agree. I will summon something fly so everything can see, and I don't know, I'll figure it out.
You know what, Alistair? Feel free to use your crossbow on anyone who walks on the same side of the road as the tower.
Oh, yes! Yes!
Do you remember the people who walk down that lane? They walk down on the far, not the far side, but if they walk down the near side and just seem to be walking, not visiting us, but walking. Chaga shrugs.
No one's walking on our side of the road anymore. You got it. Does this mean I got another muffin?
I'll make some more when I get back.
Oh, okay. I can wait for a dozen muffins.
Sure. You like sweets, do you?
Chocolate? Do you have chocolate? Can you make chocolate muffins?
Chocolate's a bit rare, but I could check on our way back.
Yeah. I would greatly appreciate some chocolate muffins, please, Mr. Chagadoon.
Look at how polite he is. I think the old hag was on to something.
He's got that smile like, I'm trying to not scare you, but I am.
Chaga's fine. He will cook for the little psycho if it makes this place a bit more sane. Okay. He will leave with Barnabas.
Okay. If he just gets out of hand, you give him half a bottle of whiskey, knocks him right out.
No, I don't think so. Junker, Ghost, do you care if we go and find jobs for us? Junker shrugs and looks at Ghost, goes, what kind of jobs? Oh, likely beating people up and taking their things.
Making more money.
Yeah, sure.
There you go.
Why did you think that was going to be hard? They only follow us here to the tower because they wanted their share of the money. If we didn't pay them well, they'd probably run away.
I imagine they would, yeah. Let's just hope the day they decide to do so, they'll live with their own things.
Right. You think the three of them can manage on their own? I'll bring Los with me. We'll be safe with Los. Jagger goes and gets the backpack with the Los's
Yeah.
urn in it.
Barnabas is creeped out by Los, but yeah, he does agree with the statement, safer with Los.
Mort! Do as Alistair and Ghost say today.
Uh, okay. Fine.
Alright. Chaga has finished managing the household. Just gives Barnabas a nod as he pulls his boots on.
I'll clean the plates. You know that for Mort, that means he's gonna lick them until they're clean. Clean.
It'll be fine, Chaga. It will be fine.
All right, you guys. Unless you make any stops, you get to the Sylvan Reserve.
Yeah. Yeah, I think because Chaga's walking, you know what? He's got expeditious retreat. He'll walk around in his full plate, even though he's slow.
Okay. Barnabas does not seem to be in a rush. So.
Yep.
He actually, he fakes a mild limp. He doesn't have one, but he fakes one. Maybe he carries his walking stick / club, but you don't know if it's to make up for that or.
Chaga smiles inwardly and does not make issue of this.
Okay.
As he's trundling along with a massive backpack in full plate and a bunch of he looks like Barnabas's guard.
From a historic standpoint, Southport is something of a miracle. This much history, it's not fallen down, not been replaced yet.
What do you mean? There's a bunch of old rusted out factories.
There's history in them factories.
Yeah, well, I suppose. It's not the sort of history I'd be interested in.
Oh.
Unless they made magic items there, but I don't think they made magic items on that scale.
The day they stop making magic items like they do rifles, put the likes of us out of business.
Oh, come now. You could say I could fire a bullet without a gun. It's just cheap sort of magic, anyways.
Barnabas kind of shrugs. There we go. I brought drinks because I expect we're going to have to fucking wait again.
Oh, I've got muffins.
Wait, are these muffins for him again, or are we going to share these?
Well, we're going to find out if he really likes blackberries or not, or if that was a lie too. And knowing whether he likes blackberries, we'll be able to determine which one's which.
That's a fine point. Then again, it's quite possible they both like your muffins. I mean, they're quite good.
Yes, but if he says something, oh, my favourite, chances of blackberries being two people's favourites?
All right.
Unlikely. Still, if that ploy does not work out, it's still a nice gesture.
Yeah, it can't hurt. Good business relationship,
Yes.
All right, you get there. Burr says, "Oh, hello, boss. Boss, see you in a minute. I guess." Burr is listening for something. Make a perception check.
Perception check. Chaga gets an 8. He's fussing with his basket. Barnabas got a
Right.
25.
You notice Barnabas smirk at something, but he doesn't say anything.
Chaga made extra muffins, and you'll give one to Burr. Here you go,
Oh,
Burr.
oh, thank you, but like muffin. He eats the muffin in one bite. It's really good, thank you. What kind of, what kind of, what kind of meat inside? It's sweet.
Sweet meat, Chaga says.
Oh, oh, bird like sweet meat. Yummy.
Chaga makes a mental note that ogres make muffins with meat in them. He wonders if the ogre word for food is all mixed together.
They're all stew or meat.
He shudders a bit at the thought. It somewhat shakes his gourmand sensibilities.
You wait for a bit. Barnabas offers you a sip from his flask.
Sure, Chaga will take that.
And you wait. You only wait maybe 5 minutes. Okay, boss, you know.
Okay.
Walk in. Eighthorn's there. Gentlemen, I'm glad to see you again.
Yeah. Good afternoon, Mr. Nighthorn. I brought you some of the product from my kitchen. Well, not my kitchen, my master's kitchen, Bellifont's kitchen, but he lets me use it for more mundane pursuits, and he just puts the basket up onto the desk, and then he waits to see what the reaction is.
Well, thank you very much. You see, he smells them. They smell quite good.
Oh, yes.
He looks at you apologetically, like, I hope you understand. He pulls out a wand, casts something.
Oh, yes, you could check to see if they're poisonous.
It's just the line of work, you understand.
Oh, yes.
He casts a spell and takes one and eats it. Well, these are quite good. Thank you.
Yes, blackberry and honey.
I haven't had the combination before. Interesting. They're a different kind of sweet. Thank you. Your wife make these?
Oh, no, I did. I am not married.
Oh, quite good. Good job. Make a living at this, jeez.
Yeah, we prefer to make a living in different ways.
Yeah, understood. More money to be made in darker deeds.
Yeah, yes, I would need a factory to actually make money with muffins. Chuck, thinking for a moment.
Oh. So, gentlemen have returned. I assumed you're interested in some work.
Yes.
Good. As I mentioned before, we're in need of some good help.
Ah.
And as they say, good help is hard to find. Just with the goings on in old stacks and whatnot. Unfortunately, this means some associates of ours wouldn't say they've retired, but they've slowed down their participation in things. They need to be returned to the fold. Not unlike Petey, except, bit more capable and a lot less drunk.
So you need to convince some fairies to come back to serve you?
Yes, but this particular elf, actually, melon elf with clearly has some fae in her blood. Angeline's sister, actually. There's some kind. You make a sense motive.
Chuck is good at this. +8. Decent.
Yeah, that's not bad.
24.
Yeah, he finds there's something funny to him about bringing Angeline's sister back, and you don't think it's because he likes Angeline.
How hard of a lesson are these people to be brought back with a few bruises, or are they to be convinced, or are we to...
I would prefer that you were able to convince her to come back peacefully. In fact, you just have to convince her to come speak with me. I will do the convincing.
And if she arrives here rolled up into a carpet with a few bruises, it will be okay?
I will have to give my apologies, but you'll have no hard feelings from me.
All right. What was her name again?
You know what? Mark's got to check because it's been a while since I looked at that stuff.
And Angeline works for you, right?
Yes, though she would like to believe otherwise.
Yes.
Her name is Tirella. Tirella.
All right, and where may we find Torella?
You'll find her at a little scribe shop on Hudson Street.
Scribe shop. Hudson Street. I am not a local of Southwall. What neighborhoods?
It's actually it's north end of Southwall. Oh, not Southwall, sorry. North end of Old Stacks.
Old Stacks.
You will know her, though, as she's going by Marjorie Brolash.
She has an alias, then.
Well, she has many skills. She used to be a infiltrator, a spy of sorts. We're going to need her back.
Well, not a very good spy if she's not able to hide from the likes of you.
We have eyes everywhere, especially in Old Stacks now.
Wonderful. It's not wonderful.
You don't know if he said that as if he's boasting or it's kind of a warning.
Yep. Chaka just makes a joke of that, but
just be aware that she's well versed in avoiding questions and whatnot. If we send one of our own, she'll simply run. We had a difficult time given her reason for leaving.
Does she have any bodyguards or allies that we should be concerned about?
He kind of chuckles inwardly, you could say that. She has I don't know if it's my understanding they haven't been married, but she lives with a man named Ben Finn. He's a scribe.
And Ben Finn is to you and your cause?
He is nothing. Nor is his son, Elias. He's got a son, eh? See, the girl care about the boy? He looks at Barnabas like, it's my understanding that she's very attached. They are living as a family, from what I understand.
Oh, well then. And this scribe shop?
Nothing special about it. It is a scribe shop. He does documents, invitations, whatever needs doing.
Oh. could use a couple of little cards to go into the basket. He's talking to Barnabas.
Yeah, a handwritten thank you card goes a long way.
It does, doesn't it? All right, so consider it done. How long do we have?
I'd prefer it done by. Oh, sorry. Prefer it done by the end of the week. We're trying to nail down some details of some work we need done.
Do you have any leverage over her?
We have her sister. I'm sure she cares about it still, though they are and have been on the outs with each other for quite some time.
You wouldn't have. Chugga doesn't like Angeline. She's the rude one that showed up, and then
That's the one. Yeah.
she pretended to be Mulberry Nighthorn, and or at least led us to believe that we were meeting with Nighthorn.
Mm-hmm.
Could we borrow Angeline, preferably rolled up in the carpet with a muzzle?
he covers his laugh. I'm afraid I can't allow that.
Oh, well, that's most unfortunate. Then I suppose we don't have any leverage over.
No, as I said, I would prefer she come willingly, voluntarily.
All right.
The only leverage we're quite sure of is the husband and the boy.
Yes. As for payment,
What did you have in mind?
I don't know how wily she is and how dangerous this is, but we're thinking more long term. We need access to a crafter of magical items. Someone who isn't going to fleece us for every little trinket that we want built. Someone who isn't going to create cursed items.
All right.
And some moderate payment would.
I'll tell you what. I can think of a couple of crafters. I happen to own a share of their businesses.
Oh, excellent.
We can provide your crafting needs for, let's say, 20% off standard rates. Oh, we can do fucking better, Jagger.
How about?
Start with cost.
Well, if you own them, it would be only fair that we pay the craft costs for magic items.
Time is money with a business. I'll tell you what. You bring her to me. You bring Torella here. 2/3 cost. And I'll give you 1,000 gold to celebrate.
2/3 is 66%. How about this? 60-40. It makes the math a bit easier. You could take 10% for yourself and do what you want with it. And that's for every penny that we spend with this crafter.
I think we'll stick with 2/3.
2/3 and 1,000 gold. And how long will we have access to this crafter?
Until such time as I deem you are working against our interests.
Oh, so a long time then.
I should hope so.
Chaga looks at Barnabas.
Barnabas kind of shrugs, like, let's fucking do it.
Alright, let's go get Trella.
Be aware, she is, if angered, dangerous. but she's most likely to try to escape. And as I said, she's wily.
Yeah, we'll find that we're pretty dangerous ourselves.
All right, then. I will leave you to it. Good day, gentlemen.
Enjoy the muffins, Mulberry and everyone.
Thank you. The door opens for you.
Yep. It's so much easier if we could just roll Angelina up into put her in shackles, stick a knife to her throat. Do we really have to go and meddle with her family concerns? It's not really our style, now is it?
No, it's not. Look, maybe she'll be reasonable.
I say we bring our cart, find some manacles.
Bring all the just in cases. Yeah, sure.
And put Mort's cold iron sap to good use.
Yep. That would likely be quite useful. I'm just double checking something here. I don't think... Did I give you the tokens for these guys or no?
I have no idea, Mark. So much has happened.
Okay, I will just put them in the...
I have a bunch of tokens that look like they're from the
hang on a sec.
Undertown, unless they're in a map somewhere. Like OneNote?
Hang on a sec. Oh, no, they're already in the maps. Okay, they're in there. All right, good.
Excellent. All right, we're going to go fetch the party.
All right, you go fetch the party. And then you can go to the Hudson Street map.
Have they set up a watch, or is it complete chaos?
It's Mort's like sitting at the end of the stairs to go down.
Yep.
Like, fucking watching.
Well, it's kind of what we said. Chugga shrugs like he's not going to micromanage this.
You don't see the rats anywhere.
Okay.
They might have just fooled Mort and they're like, this is your job now.
Do I see any crossbow bolts in the street?
You do. You see some blood as well.
Chugga's like, good. What are they going to do? A wizard.
As you're approaching, you hear, who goes there?
It's he can't recognize me. It's Chugga. Barnabas, don't shoot.
All right.
Hey, Drake.
Oh, there's a dog. What? He was coming down the street. You said I could.
Barnabas, maybe you should be in charge.
Yeah, right. I'll have a talk with the boy.
Good job, Mort. Good job.
He's got that slack jawed mouth breather look to him right now. Like, okay, I'm just sitting here. It's like picking his nose.
It's fine. I'm sure gods throughout the centuries of the honorable vocation have sat down a lot and picked things. He looks to Barnabas for like a...
Yeah, there's it's quite a collection you got there on your armor. Yeah, I'm gonna name them. That's this one here. That's Hardy because it's hard. It's been there a while.
Okay.
Sticky. What?
No, I was just trying not to throw up in my mouth a little.
Oh, did you eat something bad? Your cooking's delicious.
Junker goes to where the Nizumi at? Where the Nizumi?
Those fuckers left me out here.
All right, he will gather everyone up and explain what our job is, and make sure that we know we're not to kill these people, we're to knock them out, incapacitate. if they don't come peacefully.
Yep.
Do we have manacles?
You can purchase manacles today. If you don't,
I'm pretty sure that somewhere we've
there's
got
manacles. Yeah.
All right, the party has been copied to Hudson Street. Chaga is also going to tell Los what we're doing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Let me do a quick search to see if we have manacles. Nope, wrong sheet.
Treasure and loot, maybe. Oh fuck! I forgot about the Smilodon that attack too. Jeez. Yeah, that was a rough trip. Junkin wagon. We got so much junk.
We've got rope.
Yeah, rope. Yeah, we can do rope.
Okay, Chaga's going to get a big burlap sack. Small manacles.
We can just make a purchase. I mean, we just got paid.
Yeah, very well. We do have a bit of loose change here and there. Yeah, we'll go and purchase some. I don't know what masterwork manacles cost. Looking. Manacles. Masterwork. 50 gold.
We can do that, I think.
And something with a lock. 150 gold for superior lock. Yeah, we're going to get a masterwork manacles with a superior lock on it.
Okay,
For
sounds
200
good.
gold, and Chaga will carry the stuff around. It'll be
Okay.
Chaga's manacles. Because reasons. These are absolutely not going to be used in the bedroom.
None of my business.
Okay.
You know that the... Okay, you've got your manacles. Gotta make sure the fog is... You're on Hudson Street now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Pull up to Hudson Street. You see the... I don't know why my pointer's not working. This building?
Yep.
It's called Finn's Scribblings.
Okay, so we kind of roll up to this building.
Yeah.
And we'll stop right here.
Okay.
Yeah. Finn's Scribblings. Get out.
Barnabas gets out. Do you want us to go in there and knock her out?
We should take a quick look around. Junker, Ghost, could you go make sure that there's only one exit to this place?
The two Nizumi take off. Yeah, to go around. There's some windows at the back,
Okay.
but no door. The windows would be large enough to crawl through.
Yeah, Junker and Ghost. Ghost is going to say we're going to park ourselves at the window, and they're just going to plop a hide behind. They're going to come through the window if...
Okay. Perfect. All right.
Alistair in his creepy mask.
All right. Maybe you should stay with the wagon, because we're not. Just kind of waves his hand in front of him. There yet. How are you at Lion, by the way?
Me?
No, talking to Alistair. How good is Alistair at Lion?
I don't lie.
Well, of course you don't.
26.
Barnabas has got a. Fuck, what does Barnabas have? He's got his linguistics.
Oh, why don't the three of us go in there? Mort, you could wait by the door outside. You could continue to at your snot collection, and if we
Gotcha.
could yell when you want to come in, you could come in with your club swinging. Now, don't kill anyone. You can knock them out. So come in with your sap swinging. Understood?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Gotcha.
Sap. Oh.
Sap. Gotcha. Okay, but if I gotta knock down the door.
The door should be open. If you have to knock down the door, if it's not open, you could use your club.
What if I'm not sure? Like, it could be closed and I don't know.
Then you check, you idiot.
Fine. It's like, stupid cat.
Right? We're in there because I need some nice business cards for my baskets. And Alistair, you need, I don't know, a spell book.
Yeah, okay.
You have a look around at some scrolls. Oh, something I do want to get is to see if they have any pages of spell knowledge.
Well, we could always ask. Probably best to do that before we start having our conversation.
Yes, of course.
Okay. There's a bell at the door, so when you open the door,
The best lies are wrapped in like a pastry covering of sprinkled sugar truth.
oh yeah, it's the only way to do that.
After you, Barnabas.
Barnabas walks in as soon as I fix my pointer. There we go. Alistair's gonna wait by the door, but he does wait inside. It smells dusty in here. Oh, it's the smell of books, boy. Pages. Some of them looking pretty fresh.
Hello.
Good day, gentlemen. Welcome to Finn's Scribblings. Is there something I can help you with?
Oh, are you Finn?
No, I'm Marjorie. I'm Mr. Finn's assistant.
Oh, how lucky for Mr. Finn.
Can I interest you in some? She's looking at you like trying to figure out what you need.
I'm very much interested in pages of spell knowledge.
Scrolls, you mean?
No, pages of spell knowledge?
A wizard's book?
They're an item called pages of spell knowledge. They're a little more nuanced than that. Perhaps there's somebody else that could help me.
Let me get Mr. Finn. Just a moment. Excuse me, sir. She excuses herself as she pushes her way down through. There's stairs going down, and from the opposite side, there's stairs going up.
Okay.
Just so you understand what she's seeing there. She runs downstairs, disappears for a second, You hear some mumbling. And this guy comes up. Ah, gentlemen, can I help you with pages of spell knowledge?
Yes, I help sorcerers learn new spells.
Um, I don't have them now, but I think if you give me a little time, I can probably order some.
Very well.
Okay then. Marjorie, you're gonna have to. We're gonna make the request to uh, Bennigan's. Oh, we ain't working with them. Yes, but they've got what we need. Is there anything else I can help you gentlemen with? See her, she starts going to the back here.
Okay, Jagger seems a little confused. Oh, if you don't mind, we'll just take a look around, I suppose.
Oh, by all means, if you need anything, I'm just working downstairs. Or please ask Marjorie; she's quite knowledgeable. He heads
Yes.
back downstairs and disappears. You hear something smash from at the back.
Like back here?
Yeah, Elias, what are you doing back there? I'm sorry, there was a mouse and I was trying to catch it. I dropped some ink. Well, go get a mop and bucket, clean it up. Be a good boy. Yes, but he's stumbling. He was about to say something. Marjorie, I'll get it. He goes running upstairs
Okay.
and disappears for a bit. We have some brand new parchment over in the corner there. We have our inks over here. We make our own.
Oh, is it magic ink?
Um, no, we do have the reagents to make magic ink, though.
Oh,
If you're interested, they'll be on the middle shelf over there.
what I'm really interested in, though, is a few drops of blood.
You want blood in your ink?
Oh, well, just a few drops of blood. I could do the mixing with other reagents. I hear that elf's blood is a very important component to some life-giving magics. May we have a drop of your blood or two? We'll pay for it.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
We're especially interested in elven blood with fey ties.
Check something.
The ties of family run deep.
Okay. I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about. You can try a sense motive if you can beat a 36.
No, but we're convinced this is the.
But you get it. You. It's the name Nighthorn gave you, though.
Yep. We could do.
But had you not known,
Yep.
you would have been.
We could do this one of two ways. The house is surrounded at the moment. You can come with us to speak to Master Nighthorn, or we can make a mess of things. I'd much rather you come with us. Apparently, he just
Nighthorn
wants.
said I was out.
Well, situations change, and shame on you for trying to raise a family, a neighborhood away from someone you're trying to stay away from.
He said I was out. There shouldn't be a problem. He promised there'd be no problem.
Not for me. As you can understand, I don't know anything about your business. He doesn't know anything, and that little very nice vermin over there doesn't know either. You don't want to get to know us. We're very bad people.
Look, Lars, it's just easier. if you come with us, no one's gonna hurt you. He's not mad. He just wants you to come back and have a conversation. So, Barnabas is good. I think he auto aids. Are you
We're doing
trying
this the
to
nice way.
intimidate her?
No,
Or are you trying...
we're trying to explain matter of factly what the
Yeah.
situation is.
Oh, okay.
I think it's diplomacy.
Okay. Make a diplomacy check. Can Alistair help?
I don't know if Alistair being quiet helps. Give me a second.
Barnabas auto aids.
Alistair has got a +8. If he doesn't roll a 1, he helps.
Alistair helps. It was a kindly little... You're probably glad he's got his mirror mask on.
Okay.
Double check.
So +13.
Okay.
32.
Just...
We'll escort you there ourselves, and then we'll take you back here.
I will... Just give me a moment to say goodbye. I just want to let him know I'm leaving.
We'll let him know you're leaving. We've heard about your tricks. But you're very wily, is the way he described you. We can start casting spells. Fire probably doesn't do well in a place like this.
All right. I'll come with you.
There we go.
Keep watch. Just let me yell down, I'm leaving. I'll be back soon. So he doesn't worry.
Very well. Barnabas.
Yeah, all right, but we'll be keeping watch.
Ali, could you make sure she doesn't cast if she does? Go ahead and start yelling, dear. I suggest that you do not cast any spells. You've got 3 spellcasters standing in front of you. We'll know.
Ben, Elias, I have to go for a moment. I'll be back by supper, if probably sooner. This guy comes up. Ben, you hear from upstairs. Yeah, okay. This guy comes up. What? What's going on? Where are you going? We've still got half the business day. Most business. I have to go with these gentlemen to settle some affairs with my former employer. And his eyes kind of go. He fails to hide. There's a glimmer of hate in his eyes towards you now.
We're just errand boys, although I'm very large for a boy. Former employer and sister. Your sister was mentioned in all of this as well.
My fucking sister.
Yes. That's all we know. We'll have her back later, maybe.
What do you mean, maybe? Oh, relax, son. It's just a talk, that's all. Just a talk. I'm sure it's only a temporary arrangement that needs to be required.
I'm still interested in those pages of spell knowledge, though.
He's like, fuck your pages of spell knowledge. But he does not try to get in your way, and she comes ahead of you.
Okay.
She comes over and gives him a kiss on the cheek. I'll be back, I promise. She walks with you to the wagon.
Chaga gives out a whistle or a holler.
No, I mean...
for the Nizumi.
Yeah, Mort kind of points to the wagon when she comes out. Once she's in the wagon, though, she transforms.
Oh no, she's not going to blind me, is she?
No, she's not blinding. Bit prettier though.
Yes, yes, she is.
This elf has wings,
Oh my.
gossamer wings.
The fate. You're gonna give me a little push here, Barnabas.
Oh, for fuck's sake! He's like trying to wedge you with his stick.
Chucky
Can we
just.
just get stairs installed on this thing? A ladder? Barnabas crawls in.
You're much more agreeable than your sister is. Your sister's rather rude.
My sister's horrible. She's a terrible person.
I'm sorry for us getting involved in your business, but Nighthorn, we need a favor from him, and he told us to come get you. And you know how it is.
Yes, I do know how it is.
We're not going to
I
have any.
came to him for a favor one day too.
Oh, so this is some sort of. Oh, yeah. What do you know about Nighthorn? Might as well have a chit chat on our way there. Go ahead, Junkai. You can take off now.
Junker starts going. He's not fey to be crossed, I'll tell you that.
Oh, we know about the briars.
He's not unreasonable, though. He's usually a satyr of his word.
Oh, well,
I've
rather.
seen him break a few deals, but usually those were people who crossed him.
I'm sure he had his reasons. So far, he seems to be quite reasonable. Very interested to know what he means by situations changing, but it's likely business that isn't ours. I prefer if we kept our noses clean.
Well, if you're going to work for him, she's kind of eyeing you like, how? He doesn't usually hire outside of the people.
Maybe it's with these circumstances that have changed. Maybe he's short-staffed or something.
I heard he had a group of bruisers. Steel Rose something or other.
Oh, he's run by that little blue thing. The one that robbed me. Well, he stole a few coins from my pocket. I wouldn't call it robbing, but is Steel Rose watch? Yes. We've heard of them.
Yes. Well,
We're not
maybe he'll
affiliated
want...
with them, if that is what you're asking.
She looks a little more relieved now. I'd heard they had some non-Fey who were, well, let's just say enforcer types.
Now that we know that you're reasonable, you might get
Mort
some.
sticks his head in. Who needs an enforcer type?
That's our enforcer type. No, we are just talking about you, Mortimer. Go back to your collection.
Oh. Mort sticks his head back out.
Now we know that you're reasonable. There's no reason why we can't do business together. There is a shortage of reason in this age, I imagine.
The life of an associate of the Briars is usually lucrative but short.
Yeah.
That's why I left. Or tried to.
Well, you're an elf. You've got 10 times as much life to live compared to us humans.
Not if I die first.
Precisely. Hey, Fox.
Hey, welcome, Fox.
Yeah, I saw that you were you were messaging via Discord, but Mark and I were in the middle of RP.
Sorry. Yeah, you ride all the way to, well, it's not even that long. You ride to the Sylvan Acres.
Yep.
I just want to check one thing before I...
Is there any last advice you have as a former and now future associate of Nighthorn to a bunch of lowly humanoids such as ourselves?
You're never fully trusted, and they're always watching.
Yes, so we heard. Blasted pixies and their invisibility.
Well, and the Fae have other tricks. She disappears from
Blast.
view.
Okay. I think there's a scramble of.
Yeah, but you see she's just like 10 feet from the cart. She didn't cast a spell.
Stop the cart, Joker.
No, this is as you arrive at
I see.
at the Sylvan
Okay.
Acres.
Okay, I was gonna say she wants to do it the hard way.
No. There was a DC 25. That was your skill check for the encounter,
Yep.
and you made it. So yeah, you convinced her to come with you.
Nice. It would have felt really bad to have to screw up their nice little family.
Their nice little life.
It's like, oh, please.
Can we not be that party, please? Yeah.
Right. This is the second time we're like, yeah, we delivered your fae to you. Since you've been so nice, Triel, we'll wait out here until you're done talking tonight and take you back.
Well, I greatly appreciate that. She kind of holds up her hands like for the manacles. Or did you put them on?
No, you didn't even put them on.
Okay. Well, thank you. She walks over to the door. Hello, Burr. Oh, Dorella, hello. You see he's like fixing his little vest that he's wearing. Hi. She is a very fetching looking elf outside of her disguise.
Yeah, Chaga worships the pattern in the weave, which is the weird new god of magic. He considers elves, especially fey blooded elves, like magical creatures almost. So he's happy the way that this has gone so far. He does glance to Barnabas, like,
You did well there. It's nice to not have to be a fucking hammer every time.
oh yes, you know, wandering around noble circles. Honey is better than vinegar.
Yeah, my mum says I got too much truth in me. Can't seem to keep it to myself.
Oh yes, you could choke it down.
Yeah, don't like the taste.
There's all sorts of ways of making distasteful things palatable.
You want another nip? He hands you his flask again.
No, I'm going to sit here and watch for a bit. Make sure.
Yeah, right. Barnabas. He's taking closer note. Like he's checking out the Sylvan Acres, almost looking like for the first time he's really taking in what he's looking at. It's quite lovely here, isn't it? I mean, it's not a fucking farm full of deadly creatures, like apparently all fucking farms are. And yet the green is quite relaxing.
Yes. There's a little church over there. There's a strange castle in the middle of a green place at the center of the dull grey and polluted city.
Yeah. They fucking survive despite mankind, not because of.
Yeah.
After about a half hour, Barnabas goes quiet unless you want to chat about something. But
Yeah, Jaga's just fine to wait. He's more like listening to make sure he doesn't hear like combat or casting or shouting or anything like that.
Torella comes back, or Triel comes back. Thank you for waiting. Could I have that ride home now?
Yes.
She gets in the cart.
Okay, Chaga's. I think we were offered 1,000 gold pieces. We'll get off the cot. One moment. We need directions to our crafter. Chaga will kind of like Barnabas.
Yeah, you head over. Barnabas is he'll come with you. Barnabas, Burr's there. Yeah.
Oh, we're here to talk to Nighthorn about our payment.
Oh, just a second. Yeah, boss, they're still here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Okay, he said you can go in.
Okay. I don't know where I put Mulberry. Is he on a map somewhere? Yeah, he's still in conversation. Okay. Chaga comes in. Little does Mulberry know he's got Los with him in the backpack.
Okay.
Hello, Nighthorn. It was I hope everything went well.
Yes, well done, gentlemen.
We had our plan B and probably a plan C that we would have improvised, but we much preferred plan A.
And I preferred plan A as well. It's good to see it's not just the Fae who can talk things out.
Chaga smiles.
There is a time for breaking heads, but I prefer to use that as a last resort. It's not good for business.
A season for all things, I agree.
Now I have my operative back for the time I'm going to need her. And he looks at you, and she will be released once again once she's finished her work.
Excellent.
Now, your payment coin again?
Yes. Although we would likely be spending it, credit with the crafter would also work if it's more
I can
convenient.
send it as credit to the crafter if you like.
Sure.
Then I'll have that done. It's the crafter's name is Wadden. Wadden.
Place to write this.
Goods. It's here in the reserve. He gives you an address. You give him this marker. He hands you a little marker.
Okay.
It actually looks like a little goat head with horns.
Ah. Well, see, he's got style, Barnabas.
Yeah, I see that. I want to get one of those, but like with a whiskey flask. Wadden will take care of your armor and most of your knick-knack. He's like pointing to like his gloves.
Yes. We'll have
If
to
you need someone for scrolls and whatnot, I can find someone for that too.
Excellent.
Give me time.
I think armor, weapons, and knickknacks will suffice for now.
All right then.
We'll handle our own paddywhacks and give dogs bones.
Understood. So I am very pleased, and I hope to do business with you again.
Our services are available whenever you require, so long as we're not on another job or we're being bossed around by our own master. But you know wizards, they often get lost in their studies for days, weeks even.
Yes, of course. He looks a little doubtful of what you're saying.
Chaga is going to make a mental note. We need to talk to our dear Lich in the basement.
Yeah.
And find a thing that Mulberry will know came directly from the Lich. He then shudders a little bit internally, like he doesn't like hanging around the Lich. But
okay.
There are tumblers turning as Chaga does a bow low enough, as low as his fat frame allows.
Okay. Well, I'll be in touch.
Excellent. Good day to you, Mulberry, Mr. Nighthorn.
And good day to you.
He leaves.
All right, you guys leave. Mulberry seemed happy. Triel's waiting. You get there, and she's moved kind of over here, away from Alistair, and you think Mort, because Mort is offering her a tasty one.
Maud, what did I say about on your best
You said
behavior?
be nice. This is like one of my best. Look at it.
Chaga will sit between Mort and her.
It looks like rat.
We're a little less concerned with her running away at this point, given the
Yeah,
job is
she's
done.
like, I just want to go home. Like, this guy's gross.
Junker, we can return to Hudson Street in the old stacks.
Snaps the reins and horses go.
Don't mind Alistair, he's a tad deranged.
Yeah, we're walking on it. Not deranged. I got good ideas. Great ideas. I know things.
Is that Mort or Alistair talking?
That's Alistair.
Oh, yes,
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
we know that you know things, Alistair, but perhaps you should keep them secret.
Yeah, I should keep more secrets. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I should keep more secrets.
Dagger's gonna rub his temples and shut the hell up.
All right. Before you return, as you're rounding Hudson Street, she changes back to her Marjorie appearance.
Oh, yes, your disguise is very shopkeeper.
Yes, well, I didn't want to draw attention. This is more pretty elves in Southwall end up getting in trouble through no fault of their own.
No judgment here, dear. No judgment here.
Thank you for the ride back and for being reasonable and not those types.
Pleasure was all ours.
I will ask about those pages for you.
Yes, they're good for sorcerers or bards or, well, even divine casters.
I'll look into them. I'm sure we can get them. Just give us a little time. Good day.
Toodaloo.
She goes inside, and you hear the little boy, "You're back!" Ah!
Okay, we don't hear screams or anything stupid like that. I was waiting for.
Oh my god!
Nighthorn did something bad while we were delivering her around, all reasonable like.
No.
Oh, okay. Chaga exhales deeply as his mind went to somewhere bad. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm just about ready to get drunk.
Oh, fuck, I already beat you, mate. It's a place called the Sauce Fox. Let's go there. You know where it is.
Why didn't we pick up a keg and go back to the tower?
Oh, fine.
Okay, we go to the Sauce Fox for a little bit.
All right, you guys go to the Sauce Fox for a little bit. It's getting to be around the end of the day. It's starting to fill up with people. Let's see.
Do we have the Sauce Fox on this map? Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. We do. I gotta move the party there.
I just grabbed them.
Okay.
Oh, I think they're already there.
Oh, they might be on Sauce Fox. Are they? Oh, they are there. Yeah. Barnabas comes in. Your buddy Petey's there.
Is he back? Is he back?
He's back.
I thought we delivered him to the Fey area.
You did, but that was a while ago. Now he's back.
All right. Well, we'll go and sit at a table, I think.
Okay. All right. I do not have a token for a servant, but there is one there. What can I get you, gents? And she's looking at the Nizumi and Alistair.
Yeah,
Um,
I think Chaga is going to order like chicken, mutton, sausage, and just as much beer as the party can drink.
okay.
He's gonna spend 20 gold on a good drunk.
Yep. Barnabas will contribute to that and the meal. You guys feast and drink. Petey somehow insinuates himself into your party when there's booze and food going on. He's doing
All
a
right,
drink for you.
we'll buy PD a bottle of some cheap whiskey.
Okay. He's super happy with that. Petey's well, he's a leprechaun. He's a fun guy.
Okay, Los's funerary urn ends up just kind of in the middle of the table with all the jugs and mugs around it. he doesn't get invited out because it's a ghost.
It's a ghost and we're eating. Let's not throw it in your face.
Alistair will take off his helmet to eat.
You know what? Let's roll. Under 20. 20 or under, someone's got a problem with the weirdos. Nope.
Nice.
You get a few odd looks, just because this is a predominantly human bar, but...
well, they let a leprechaun come in here. They can be okay with us.
Yep, there's no issues. You have a good time. Let's get a keg for the tower, though, before we leave.
Yep.
Barnabas will pay for that. As long as Mort will carry it, because Barnabas doesn't want to. Yep, you have a night of celebration, and you head home with your keg.
It seems to be a theme with this party. They like to drink it. No, I'm sorry, Mr. O'Shea.
Oh, come on! I need a place to sleep. They won't let me sleep here no more.
We quickly get onto our wagon and leave him.
Oh, come on, guys. He's that drunk. Just the hanger-on drunk.
We'll see you later.
Take her easy there, Peggy. And you guys head home. Alistair didn't even complain. The food was pretty good. Chaga, you think you could do better, though.
That's fine.
There is something about food you don't have to cook yourself, though.
Yes, they do get the spices right.
Yeah. Fair enough. Okay. And you relax for a few days. You have time now to do... I am going to call that... That was actually a CR. It would have been... I don't know if you guys would have won that fight if it had gone violent, to be honest with you.
Seriously.
Well, she hasn't got a crap ton of hit points, but with the template, she's a rogue who can vanish as a swift action.
Oh, no.
Supernatural. She's got that teleporting things once every 1d4 rounds. And
is this half Fae template?
It's a half Fae template, yeah.
It's pretty scary.
It's a... Yeah, she's got DR, resist. Yeah, it's a decent template. Like, really is. Yeah, and greater feint.
Yeah, it sounds like some of us would be snuck attack.
Skewered, yeah. Skewered quite a bit. Yeah. I think she would have tried to escape, though. Anyway, that didn't come to that, so that's good. Okay. We'll do some downtime now.
Yeah, this is like the first possible friend